an influence on your idea to be a cook, and also how do you manage to mix your family background, history, cooking with the Middle East cooking that you are proposing in the restaurant?
Yeah, sure. My family had an influence. I come from a family that really loves cooking, and since I was very young, I was in the kitchen watching my mom cooking, my grandma cooking. It was very natural for me then to continue to make a professional career out of it. And yeah, I have many of my dishes are influenced. I'm coming from a Russian background, so many of my dishes are influenced by Russian dishes, like Russian salad that I make, or pilmeni, or whatever, many things. And the Middle Eastern is Middle Eastern because I live in the Middle East, so of course I'm making Middle Eastern food also. Yeah.
And Maoz, I want to ask you, how did you know, from when you cook, you take all the gesture, the manuality from what you see from your mother, your sister, and so that's why kitchen is also handed down. But how did you get the manuality, the artisanal practice in producing Middle Eastern food? Did you have some, let's say, master or teacher, or you learn on your own?
No, mainly I learn by my own. For my family, I come from a family that, let's say that wine and food it's important, but I come from a vegetarian family that nobody really cooked there. So I cooked since I was really young, and I was interested mainly in a local product. And then you take your ideas that you remember from home, from my grandmother, my grandfather, and you try to manage to do an interesting things from the domestic food. And of course, you take also all the things that you see around, and when you're traveling during Israel and Palestine, you find different ideas, different culture, but again, in the end, if you focus on the local things, you find yourself interesting, in my opinion.
Last question. How can you define your kitchen in few words?
Oh, it's complicated. It's Israeli kitchen, but there's no such thing Israeli kitchen. So it's just our personal, all the total of our influences from home, and very much from the place that we live in. A lot of Arabic. And we are trying to make something that is ours, and we don't know what it is, so it's continual searching all the time.
We have in our card, we call it wine bar food that we like, HaBasta by the Carmel Market. But for me to say about myself, it's a bit difficult. But always when people ask me, so I said that Itai preparing an honest food. That's, I guess that's the idea. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.